What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. I have been MIA for a while, but we are back in the program playing some Star Rail. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you sub. If you like the content, like the video, that will help my channel grow. I've been gone for a little bit, so all the love and support that you guys give will continue to help our community grow. Now, I've been gone. I got a new job. Just other things that's happened in my life, but we're back just in time for the new updates. We have a new character, which I am going to be skipping. Honestly, in my opinion, I think it's like the easiest skip in all gacha history. So please take time to watch the video. Again, make sure you guys like the video and sub to this channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I am going to be skipping this banner, and we will be saving for her right here because she is a quantum tank. I already have a DPS character. DPS imaginary would be nice, but I don't like fully need it. So let's hop on and watch this. Again, this was released yesterday. I didn't get the chance to see it. Yo, what's up, Tanjiro? Hope you're doing good. But yeah, let's check this out. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. All right, let's check this trailer out. Again, this was the trailer that they released yesterday. I didn't get to see it.
Cheers.
Do I like FNAF? I think I checked it out like once, but it wasn't my cup of tea.
Let them off the hook by heart. They're so sore from losing to Jingliu.
Want a rematch? I'm always available.
I can't tell if this is Don Hang or Don Fang right now. Okay.
How long will you keep?
Oh shit, there he is.
I have to leave. Leave. You'll find no refuge among the stars.
He looks so badass, man.
The High Elder succession is as eternal and unyielding as the ancient sea. That past is yours? No. You are my reincarnation. A mirror image. A past life sin must be repaid in this one.
Holy shit.
For those who defy our creed and break the succession, death is the only redemption.
Yo, this is crazy. Holy shit.
A criminal who shows no sign of remorse deserves no mercy.
Oh my god.
You have nowhere to run.
Holy shit.
Don found guilty of unpardonable sin. In light of past merit,
Am I gonna play Monster Hunter now?
rebirth.
I want to give it a try. I'm definitely gonna give it a try.
Take this path.
Hand over the transmutation arcanum and the preceptors will spare your life.
It's all because of you.
I just paused it, but you know, also a really big fan of Pokemon Go, and I know that they are like a part of it or something like that. So I definitely want to try it. I want to give it a shot and just kind of see what it's about. You know, it does look pretty interesting.
today, you're one of the express crew.
Miko and Welch.
I'm clocking off for now. Attention! The express is about to make the jump.
You should, ID. You should. Come on, Don Hang.
You are my past, but you will follow me into my future!
Holy shit.
I will blaze a path of my own, and it's futile!
Oh my lord. They need to turn this shit into anime, like for real. They need to turn this into anime. This is crazy.
Go then. Leave. And don't look back.
Holy shit.
Done, Hung. Quit daydreaming. Give me a smile.
That was
Another
crazy.
one. Say cheese. Huh?
Are you alright?
Just reminiscing.
Huh? Reminiscing? About what? Come on, tell me.
Let him be, Marge.
Oh man. I'm still skipping this banner, but oh my god. That was cool. I really like the little cinematics that they throw in. It's really, really tight. I really like it. Okay. Wow, look at everyone. Easy skip, easy skip. This person says they're absolutely correct. Free to play. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If you don't have like a DPS on your team, then you know, summon. It makes sense, right? But I have I don't know, I have a lot of DPS right now. I don't need that. I need another tank. I'll take another tank. So let's check out this video, and then I want to see, or I don't know, that was kind of long. We might not watch the full thing, but I want to watch this one.
Spectrum Mobile is the
Genshin haters and Honkai Star Rail appreciators, and in today's video,
Me,
we're gonna be
I love
talking
this
about
game.
all the reasons why you might want to
Such a great game.
Dragon Danny's banner if you're really on the fence about it. Let me give a slight disclaimer here. Summon for who you want to summon for. I don't need you in the comment section telling me this is not meta. Meta doesn't matter. Yeah, Waifu over meta, Husbando over meta. Summon for who you want.
I'm not even.
You're gonna summon for Danny.
I'm not doing it.
Get the fuck out of my video. Just kidding. Love you guys. Anyways, the first things first, I kind of want to briefly just go over his banner and his character kit as a whole, and just give my general thoughts on it before talking about all the things I see wrong with it, or maybe the reasons why not to summon, right? So overall, I think Dragon Danny is going to be an absolutely massive DPS unit.
Huge.
I mean, he's going to help your account out a lot. I think the banner could have been a bit better. Not to say the characters on the banner are bad, they're just...
No. The banner characters suck. I will say that for you. Obviously every person in this game is usable, right? Yukong, phenomenal, right? Asta, absolutely incredible. March 7th, also great, right? They're all three great characters. And I know if you get like E1, 2, 3, all the way to 6 on any of these guys, they're gonna be great. But I don't know, I feel like they could have added like one more like really cool person, I guess.
Characters already, so you will be getting these characters for free in the game as you beat it.
And that too, they're free characters already.
Story that's currently in the game, You'll also be getting Asta for free at the very beginning of the game. And then, of course, you get March 7th for free as well at the beginning of the game. So, I mean, all of these are completely free to play, and I don't think this banner really completes him. I don't think this banner really makes a team for him. I guess Yukong could be really good for him, giving the extra imaginary boost. Like, don't get me wrong, all these characters can be used for him and are pretty good for him, but overall, I just don't think that they provide him with a full team and is really as free-to-play friendly as someone like Fu Xuan's banner, for example, right? Which we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. But let's first quickly go over his kit to get a better understanding of my reasonings.
Oh yeah, these are the new like monsters that are in the new update.
Enhancing his basic attack every single time you use it. You can use up to 3 times per turn, which means you use 3 skill points per turn. But with every increase of this skill or every use of this skill in that turn is going to be giving you a better enhanced basic attack, going from Lotus to Transcendence to Divine Spear to Fulgurant Leap. And each of these enhanced basic attacks, the more you go up, the more hits per action you get, which means the more hits on an enemy's weakness you would get. And also on top of this, you're going to be increasing his damage as well, because with his talent, his damage increases with the amount of hits per action he actually gains as well. And then finally, his ultimate move will be attacking one enemy, hitting adjacent enemies, and be giving him 2 stacks of his little free skill point thingy, which basically gives him 2 free skill points, right? So you're not having to use 3 skill points every turn. It's kind of refundable, and it's super good for him to kind of make him more synergistic with
that looks
the
so
team,
cool.
right? So with the baseline out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and start with some of my reasons on why you might want to skip Danny. First of all, he's a DPS character, right? DPS characters come out so frequently. Not even going to be talking about
that's exactly what I already said.
They just come out so consistently. I'm assuming most players probably have plenty of DPSs already, right?
Yep.
Just take a look at your account right now. How many DPSs do you have in comparison to like support units or something else on your account, right? So this could be a reason for you to skip. Don't get me wrong, I think he's really good, but on the other hand, do you really need another DPS on your team? Or should you be going for someone like Fu Xuan or Fu Xuan's banner? We'll talk about that in a minute here, but overall, just take look where you're at with MOC, right? Are you beating MOC? Are you able to clear MOC? Like, are you getting hard stuck MOC because your team's dying a ton? Then this might be a reason to skip Dragon Daniel, right? It's just not very good value overall.
Dragon Daniel.
Because most players have a ton of DPSs on the account and they don't have many supports on their account. And that kind of transitions us into our second reason of why you would
easy skip
his banner. Let's just take a look at his banner in comparison to someone like Fu Xuan's banner, right? Okay, so first of all, Fu Xuan's banner is going to have Lynx, Hook, and Payload.
Yeah, see, this is a great banner here, where we're getting a whole new character. And I believe, is Lynx a healer? I think Lynx might be a healer, I think. But I know Fu Xuan is like a tank.
On this banner, you have 2 sustain units. You also have a DPS and a debuffer on this team. You could use this whole banner to make a team. If a free-to-play player summons on this banner, you could literally make a whole team around this. And you would really only have to swap off Hook if you need a different elemental typing to deal damage, right? You don't have to use Hook, but she is really, I think, probably the best fire DPS in the game right now that you could even have. So having Hook will be absolutely amazing. Not to mention, all of these characters are not free-to-play characters at all, meaning you can't get them for free in the story one bit, which is also really nice to see. That means you're going to be able to pick up characters you normally wouldn't be able to pick up because
which is nice.
They're not free to play.
Which is really nice.
All from the banner itself. And it just adds a lot of value like that, because
I have all of them. Obviously, I don't have Lynx because Lynx is going to be new.
One of a character, right? Because the character adds most of the value, and then Eidolon just add on top of that value. Because realistically, the characters that are free to play, right? The 4 stars that are free to play, you'll eventually get them all 5A anyways, right? Because they just give them out for free, or you'll just get them through summoning, right? And it's a little bit harder to do that with these current 4 stars that are on Fu Xuan's banner. Going back to the Danny banner, his 4 stars are not bad, right? It has Yukong, Asta, and March 7th. I think Yukong is an alright support unit. She's very niche unless you have her E6, which you have to go to E6 to make her really good. Not to say I don't think she'll work well with Danny. I just think it's going to be a bit harder to use because you have to time her skill.
I mean, I think she's good. I think she's great.
You have to build her up like quite a bit to actually use her or make her efficient on the team, right? March 7th. March 7th is a good tank. Like, she's a good tank, but
she's solid.
There are better things in the game, right? I'm not going to say that.
And this freeze here?
She has a cleanse,
phenomenal.
Shield. She can draw aggro away, but at the end of the day, there are better units. There are a lot better units than her. I think just about every tank or support unit in the game is better than March 7th. And I mean, that's not shitting on March 7th because she's good, right? But
yeah, I mean, that's true.
She's probably the worst out of all the sustained
It's very true.
And that's just my opinion on that. Finally, Asta. Asta, I think, is just the best free-to-play unit you have. Any duplicates
Facts.
you get for Asta is going to immensely help your account out. Her Eidolons are just cracked, stupid, insane. They basically
Amazing.
your attack buff up at all
Definitely
times,
the best
and
free-to-play
also speed
support.
buff. This is going to be really important for Dragon Danny, especially the attack. Can't really talk about that right now because leaks, you know. But yeah, I mean, overall, right, I think this banner is decent, but I do think that Fu Xuan's banner is going to be a lot better for free-to-play players overall. I think you'll get a lot more out of that banner than you will for Dragon Danny.
And she's quantum, and I think Lynx is also quantum.
Because you can really go and throw, you know, Fu Xuan in just about any team. You can throw Lynx in just about any team. You can throw Pela in just about any team.
And if you have Silver Wolves, this is definitely the banner you want to go on.
Just about every team. Because at the end of the day, you can't brute force everything, right? You can't go to MOC
or Zila
and brute force it
or both
without having elemental typings to break an enemy shield.
Crazy mono quantum.
Work unless you're absolutely well out of your mind, right? So, talking about my final reason on why you might want to skip Dragon Daniel's banner. Let's talk about 1.4 a little bit. 1.4 is going to be introducing 2 new characters to the game, or my bad, 3 new characters to the game. The 1 4-star being Guinevere, and also the 2 5-stars being Jingliu, which is an ice destruction type character, and also we're getting Topaz Inumbi, which is a fire hunt type character. I mean,
Crazy.
You could always, there are obviously 2 DPSs here, right? We're getting so many DPSs.
Yep.
So if you don't need Dragon Danny, right? Say you have a Welt on your account. You could run DPS Welt for that role, right? You could get Welt guaranteed after 300 summons for the standard gacha. Whereas I think it's a lot harder to fill in that fire DPS role because let's be honest, we ain't using Himiko as a fire DPS, right? If you get Topaz,
no,
direct replacement for Hook, right? I mean that's another option you could run there. Jingliu is an ice DPS. If you don't have Yangqing, you could run that, right? Like there are just so many options in the game, right? I'm not saying Yangqing.
Or Herta as well. Herta's pretty
a pretty solid character,
good
right?
DPS.
But overall, you get what I mean. I think you could save for this if you have a Welt, right? This is just in the case that you have a Welt or even an E6 Yukong already. You could just run her as a DPS, and you really don't need him. But that's the main thing, right? Is most people don't need this many DPSs on their account. And I know where you guys are coming from. You're like me probably, and you know, big number looks cool, and big number do big damage, and that is always.
Yeah, I mean it's impressive, but if you don't need it, you don't need it.
Yeah, very cool. But if you're not one cycling, that damage doesn't really mean anything if your whole team is dying and you can't beat the content and you're not maximizing the stellar J's you're getting per month to summon 4 more DPS characters to get that big number, right? So at the end of the day, that's really my reasons on why you shouldn't be summoning for Dragon Danny. Tell me what your thoughts are on the comments below. Like I said,
that makes sense. It makes complete sense.
On why you might want to skip Dragon Daniel. We already have a guide out on the channel if you are going to be summoning for Dragon Daniel, basically going over everything you need. Best artifacts for him, best light cones to level up for him, everything like that. If you haven't watched that video already, please subscribe to the channel and go watch that. But yeah, that's really going to do it for today's video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and join the Discord because we will be doing a Fu Xuan giveaway. Yay!
Amazing.
Amazing. We'll putting that giveaway up in about 2 weeks. But to actually enter in for that, you will be needing to join the Discord and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it.
Yeah, I mean, very solid points, you know. I'm skipping the banner for the first reason that he said.
Bye-bye.
I have so many DPS. I also have Welt too, right? Welt's amazing imaginary DPS. I don't need any more damage dealers. I need my team to live. That's what I need. So I'm going to be skipping this banner.